And hello everybody and welcome to the official prejudging through the GBB prejudging. Are you guys ready? Because I just hurt myself and made the first mistake. This is the vibe that is going on with the live stream. Hello! And please, make some noise for our judges. Make some noise for Crystal! And also make some noise for Slither! And I am very happy to host this whole thing. I'll bring some energy into it. Guys, how are we feeling? Christoph, how are we feeling?
Well, I feel quite nice, quite relaxed, because I have big expectations for today. Last time it was very cool and refreshing year of Loopstation wildcards watching thingy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some more unique and crazy wildcards, and yeah, that's it.
Woo! And Slither, how are you feeling?
I'm very sick, but I can't wait to watch all the wildcards.
Okay, then maybe don't talk as much today. We can just maybe do a if you have a nice face, the wild card goes in, and if you puke on the screen, then it's it's not going in.
Yeah, that means something.
Yeah.
Yes, let's just do this time right after the battle, right? We give the feedback,
Exactly.
and then 1 is go and 2 is no.
Exactly. You heard that right. For this video, to keep the time frame a little bit shorter, we decided to give the feedback if the wildcard gets in right after we watched it. Okay, so remember, a 1 is a yes, a 2 is a no. So, without further ado, I am very happy to introduce to you the first wildcard of a fella that looks pretty freaking handsome. Wow,
like my manager.
Dude. Oh, he really seems like the manager of the loop. So, guys, are we ready to watch the first wildcard?
Wait, how much alcohol does he have in front of himself? Is that even legal for beatbox?
Damn.
Yeah, that's a borderline code of conduct
that's the yellow
situation,
card.
but
that's the yellow
let's
card.
see.
Let's see. I'll say the 3, you'll say the 2 and the 1, and 3! 2, 1, beatbox! Woo! Okay, silent recording.
Alright, GBB, are you ready for some swing? Thinking how, was it then or is it now? All these thoughts are driving me crazy. In this town everyone's cold, no real place to call my own. Streets are empty and my faith is gone. But dancing in my tavern just makes me feel alive. A little glass of whiskey, wine or rum, anything is nice. I keep moving to the song, they always make me dance. Think about the gold, I'm coming to my life. Everybody go like Alright, GBB, are you ready for a second drop?
Yes.
It's dancing in my tavern. This makes me feel alive. A little glass of whiskey, wine or rum. Anything is nice. I keep moving to the songs. They always make me dance.
Wow. Someone took some inspiration from Leonard, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong. But what do our judges think? Christoph, what do you have to say to this one?
Yeah, I mean, solid white card, balanced mix, and nice vibes. Two things to mention on the other side is one is the building structure. I just feel like that loopers these days, I just say it so many times that people just, I don't think that they consider the building as a part of the loop or the part of the performance. And for me, super is. So be careful that keep that thing also structured and entertaining and part of something bigger, I guess. And yeah, what you said last time about the are you ready for the second drop? Pretty much we are, yes. So yeah, these generic statements actually can make a little bit of weakening effect, but everything was so super nice and clean, and yeah, good job.
Slizzer, what about you?
Well, drinking is very bad, and I cannot say that it's good to make advertising for drinking. I mean, you can enjoy a little, but you should not do it. And but yeah, apart from that, it was a nice mix. I like the video editing a lot. For me, there could be more complexity on the effects he used, and the second build-up was the same than the first. For me, it would be better if there would be a different build-up. But yes, apart from that, solid wildcard.
And if I make my hosting comments right now, I think the video edits, yeah, pretty funny. Maybe didn't fit the vibe that much structurally, as Christoph said. I think it's time we ditch the whole silent record thing at the beginning, because I think it's way more interesting to hear the sound that you're silent recording, because it gets like a little bit of a teaser for what's about to come. But that's just my opinion. I am the host, but now...
Yeah, but if you do like a silent recording for like 1 minute and you just... And then there comes something like amazing, that would be crazy. Actually.
Yeah, that's crazy, but it's still 1 minute of hearing nothing.
Yeah, but it would be a style.
I mean, look, I can imagine somebody doing a 1 minute silent record and then in the meanwhile doing a pantomime show, like,
oh
yeah,
you know,
true,
or whatever. Like,
that.
Come on, use that time wisely, because that's the thing when you just go like, okay, 1 second, that can be a little bit like, okay, yeah, I need to wait. But if you fill it out with something, maybe, I don't know, whatever, that can be also a new way to entertain people. I don't know. Maybe.
Just take your loop and just walk outside with it. As long as the silent record goes. Okay. Right now, we are turning to our judge's decision. Will this guy move forward? I'll say it in 3, you'll say it in 2, and 1 in 3! 2, 1, beatbox! And he moves forward. That makes us come to the next wild card with my very terrible English. And I know this fella. I think he did a really hard techno wild card last year, which I really enjoyed. So I cannot... Huh?
Spanish Power, yeah.
Spanish Power, yeah. So let's see what he's up to this year. You guys know the drill. I'll say the 3, you'll say the 2, and the 1, and 3, 2, 1, beatbox.
Step in the fire, no fear my chest. Todos los ojos mirando my step, nunca descanso. I'm will for the test. Llevo el esfuerzo metido en la flesh. Dicen a game is blood and sweat. Sigo de pie aunque duela el estrés. Race for the ground, no mercy, no rest. Rompo la ley, I'm never impressed. Light up, no fear, 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 light up, no fear. Todos los ojos mirando my step, nunca descanso. I'm for the test. Llevo el esfuerzo metido en la flesh. Dicen a game is blood and sweat. Sigo de pie aunque duela el estrés. Rise for the ground, no mercy, no rest. Mercy, no rest. Mercy, no rest. Fighting back, motherfucker. Headshot. Step your ground. Unexpected. Say goodbye, boy. Say goodbye, girl. Adiós a lo que soy y a lo que fui ayer. Say goodbye, boy. Say goodbye, girl. Yo mejor me voy, que ya me cansé.
Damn, that was a powerful wildcard. Damn. Okay, what do our judges have to say to this Spanish power? Slizzer first now.
Well, a very solid wildcard. I enjoyed it. I really like that he made a mix of lyrics, like English and Spanish. I always like when people use their own language as well and don't give English too much space, because for me it's much more interesting to have that as well in the competition. Yeah. And I love languages, so a big plus for this. And yes, I really enjoyed the first drop, and nice sound design, nice sound quality, a nice mix. But the second build-up was a bit like the first participant we had. It's a bit the same build-up. And then the second drop, which I cannot really say how it will sound live because it's so over-driven, but that must be very powerful. And yeah, crazy.
All right. Christoph, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of great things about it. First of all, that it was drum and bass. That's always a good thing about the wildcard. No, just kidding. But actually, I'm not. So yeah, it was fun to listen to. Nice effects, nice thing. I like the mix of the languages too. It worked and it didn't sound forced. It sounded kind of authentic. I liked it. For me, overall, the whole vision of where are we going from where, that was the missing part. You know, it felt like part after part, but how they connect and where they lead me, I wasn't sure, especially around the middle and the end, where things just changed up. And but I didn't see how they connect, how they are becoming one piece of wildcard or an art or a song. But yeah, very cool, technically also well delivered, so great job.
Very, very well. I also really liked the video. I was just curious what the guy on the TV was performing. It looked way more colorful and way less aggressive. Maybe we will find out in another video. But right now, we turn to our judges' decisions. Will this guy move forward or not? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Oh, yes, he will. He will indeed. Congratulations to that guy. And now, holy smokes, the next wildcard is very green. Oh, damn. Is that track? No, it isn't. It is a looper. So, we are gonna watch the next wildcard in 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
It's all meaningless. No matter what dream or hope you had, no matter how blessed the life you lived, we all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Would you say that of our slain comrades, what about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not. Their memory serves as an example to us all. The great fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them. As we ride to certain death, we trust our successes to do the same for us. Shinzo Sasageo. My soldiers, fight! Damn to know what's right anymore. Well, it is what it is. As a warrior, no road left but the one that leads to GBB26. My soldiers push forward. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers fight. Sasageo. my soldiers. Fight!
Yes! Another great wild card here. It reminded me a lot of a fella that really wanted to go topless at GBB, but I don't know who. Yeah, but what have our judges to say? Christoph, what do you think?
Yeah, also very solid wild card. For me, the biggest thing is that melody, which is actually, I think, very interesting. The that kind of thingy, that arpeggiated melody. I think it's very interesting, but it was a little bit overused for me. I could have used some parts where it's not even just lingering in my head, or to bring a little bit of variety, and thus maybe a bit more impact on the quote-unquote drop parts. Or maybe a halftime on the drums or something, because overall it felt a little bit static to me, which somehow didn't match the very dynamic performance of the spoken word motivational kind of thingy. So yeah, but I mean, it was still very, very solid and very nice on everything. The mix was also kind of on point. Yeah, and some great parts, and I like the stopping part on the second. But for example, imagine the build up also stops like that, fight, stop, and then bring up the maybe even with halftime, for example, I don't know, but a little bit more movement in there. But yeah, great job.
Slizzer, what about you?
Yes, these lyrics were crazy. I was just imagining, is he living at his parents' place, or is he living at home? Or does he have roommates, and are they listening to him saying this?
You are all going to die!
that must be so epic. So to be able to deliver these lyrics in that way, with roommates or with parents, big plus. I really have big respect for that. And yes, on the other hand, I really like the kind of Balkan new wave melody. It reminded me a bit of Balkan melodies, and that was very nice. But yeah, the drums were a bit static. There was not so much happening in the song. I felt like there could be, the first drop, there could be a little more change. And as Christoph said, that there are a bit more variety maybe, and like the break part, that was very nice. But yeah, apart from that, very nice performance and good mix, solid wildcard.
All right, now that we have our judges' feedback, let's turn to the judges' decision. Will this guy move forward, or does he need to adjust his Jesuit impression a little bit more? In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And he will move forward, which brings us to the next wildcard participant. Ooh, another one that could be my manager, Slizzer's manager, and Christoph's manager as well. Very, very nice looking room in a...
the roof, under the roof room.
Under the roof. That gets plus points for me anyways. But I'm not a judge, so the judges need to decide after we... What the fuck had just happened? This happened. Okay, after we watch the video. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Let's go.
Et puis je sombre dans la folie. Je vois son visage dans l'ombre, il paraît idoli. Me zombifiant la conscience et sans le corps intact, torturant sans aucun tact, en défiant toutes les sciences. Et pourtant, chaque membre est perforé d'un simple fil bougeant mes muscles atrophiés. Ne vous fiez pas à sa jolie facette. Un claquement de doigts, tu deviens sa marionnette. Toute puissance, elle me fait marcher au pas sans même que j'en ai conscience. Vibrant au rythme des violons sans même les entendre. De la flamme brûle en moi, jusqu'à me réduire en cendres. Est un pont vers mon cœur. Chaque muscle bougeant pour elle le fait avec ferveur. Est-ce un signe d'amour ou bien d'emprisonnement? Suis-je enfermé dans un rêve, dans sa toile au fil des ans?
Damn, that was certainly a wild card. But what do have it's always the same. What does our judges have to say? Something, Christoph. What do you have to say?
Wow. Okay, so very powerful performance. And when I say performance, I can say performance. So it wasn't just me playing my song, but he was performing his song, which I really enjoyed, even with the movements, even with the connecting all these little things with the video effects, everything. So I feel a very strong concept, which I always value a lot. It was very cool, and what I also really enjoyed about it is the structure, because it had a structure, but finally it's not the similar kind of, okay, I do a little bit of build, a build up, a drop, then build again, drop, and okay, goodbye. But it was more like a evolving structure, and then about after the evolution, it was more like just a downfall of everything, with some other effects coming in with this synthetic symphonic stuff, which is very cool. Everything was very solid, so I was very happy, and very nice vocal performance also. So yeah, great job. Yeah,
That I have to agree on. Slizzer, what do you think?
Yes, overall, very nice performance. And for me, it didn't start as strong, but later after the first drop, that was insane. Then when he came back, I felt like, okay, he's going to do again like the build-up part, and the build-up part was too full for me. But when he switched it to the outro, that was actually a nice choice and surprised me. So yeah, that was a big plus for me. The structure overall and nice sound. And yes, just hear something a bit different. That's always good.
Oh, one more thing to mention, because usually I say on the plus and the minus side also. Just a little bit on the minus side, that sometimes these layers were, I felt like that there's no differentiation between the layers, what is supporting and what is not. Everything wanted to be on the front, including the drum, including the everything, and it became a little bit crowded, in not in a, like, more in an objective way, if you know what I'm saying. Because
not in a good way, crowded.
Yeah.
Like a mall. Or
Yeah.
a
What
shop.
would be
a
tips
concert, yeah.
What
Or
would
a
be tips
concert.
you were giving? Like if you just like now needed to adjust what he did, what would you do?
First of all, I would re-listen and look for parts that are necessarily not have to be on the front all the time, and maybe cut the top end of those a little bit, because that can make them feel like a little bit more background. Maybe look for some elements to have some space in there, because everything was quite continuous. Even with the tum tum tum, they had reverb fill between, so there was no space really. But other than that, I mean, still very, very good performance, and I enjoyed it so much. Yeah, great job.
I also have to say, very, very solid wildcard. And I think it's very good that we get more editors in the wildcard game. I see that JJ Ronda made the video for this, the editing. And big ups to JJ Ronda. Continue your job. We need more videographers supporting the artist. But now we turn to our judges' decision. Will this wildcard move on or not? I beg I have a slight suspicion. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And it's a yes, so the wildcard comes through the pre-elimination phase, pre-judging phase, yeah. And now we are turning to the next wildcard. And as I'm seeing, I see a black screen. Maybe he's looping with the lights out. Maybe we will finally see a ghost looping. I don't know, but we will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Woo! Seriously nice location. Oh my god, I love the video.
Yeah, looks like northern Spain.
Oh, he put in the effort. Damn, damn. Another great wildcard with a great video. He put in the effort, but I bet he must have been freezing his ass off. That looked very cold there. But what What are our judges' opinions on this? Slizzer, what do you think?
Yes, a very nice location. It's always hard to do video outside and people walking by. Depends how many takes you take. Very nice vibe. I really love the melodies to it. But the problem of the song for me was it was very linear. There was not so much happening, and the transitions were not as clean. Sometimes with effects, and yes, and for me it's a very nice song, but as a wild card, it's not the best choice. Yeah, but from the mix wise, it was nice, and overall nice location. But it was focusing a lot on the loop. Like the other guy we saw before, he could be more open to the camera and really use the space that he was in.
Yeah. Christoph, what do you think?
Yeah, I really like these vibes in general. This future garage style of something ambient, but having this very groovy, dancey drums. That's very close to my heart, and I enjoyed it a lot. I feel like that everything was pretty solid. Like nothing that I would say like that's you know. But one thing that I do want to mention is that if you go to this super melodic and ambient style of stuff, when you have a reverb with this much high end, I would try it out with a little bit of high-end dampening and make everything a bit more soft, because with that you can double down on the feeling of this ambience and this this floating style of whatever it is. And as Slither said, with that one, maybe a little bit of more smooth transitions, washed out with some long reverbs, delays that are, you know, lingering, but it's still definitely there, you know. So it's just nice and floaty, would have benefited, but at the same time, I really enjoyed it. I think it was very cool. The location, of course, very nice. Although I was waiting for the camera to, I don't know, to do something after the big zoom out, then it just stopped, basically. At least that was my, yeah. And yeah, but vibes, man. Good job. Loved it.
I have a theory regarding the transitions. I don't know if you guys notice it, but when the Loopstation gets cold, especially the RC505 Mark II, it starts to mess up your effect banks buttons. So you have to press them deeper in. I think that might be something that happened here because it looked very, very cold. I think the Loopstation doesn't like that. It doesn't like that whatsoever. But I'm not a judge. I'm not a jury. I'm not a referee. I'm just your host. And now I turn to my judges and ask them for the decision. Will this guy move forward or not? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Oh, we have a split decision here. What are we gonna do now? Discuss?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, if one was yes, it's a yes.
Yes?
Yeah. If you're okay with it, I would strongly suggest.
I'm okay. I just had the feeling that there were some errors, and if you do a wildcard and I can hear these errors, it's always very bad for me.
True.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, but from I can see, because it was almost the same level than all the others before. It's just there I heard some small errors. Yeah.
For me, strong production and strong vibes, and yeah, for me, it works to go in the judges and let them decide where it falls exactly.
Yes.
Even if not the top 2, but
yeah, he deserves to have a ranking. Okay, let's go.
All right. So this guy moves on above the prejudging phase. Now we are turning our heads against what? That was number 5. The voice.
Number 5.
Mambo number 5. Wildcard number 5. Now we turn to the next wildcard. No, was this number 5 or is this number 5?
Now comes number 6.
Now comes number 6. Okay.
Is in the rules, is it forbidden to record a wildcard in a dark room?
yeah, we have to see the cables all the time.
Just
Cable.
just have a
Well,
flashlight
Nah,
on
not
the
the cables,
cables.
but the back of the loop station, what's happening, and yeah, and the mouth, and also the performance.
No, if you do it, I will analyze your video. I will
Okay.
decrypt your video, and I will see you.
Okay, thank you guys. Let's move in with number 6.
In 3, oh! I haven't seen this. I'm so hyped.
I'm still awake. Please just stay. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Do I have the power in my soul to carry on for all this long? I'm on the edge. Please hold my hand, 'cause you are my little green garden full of flowers in your head. My little green garden, the one and only I take care. I'm not sure where I will go, but I know I must let go, or I'll fall for you again. You are totally you you were totally you were. Oh girl, I don't regret calling you again. I worship you. It feels so strange knowing you so well, even though it's been so long. 'Cause you were my little green garden full of flowers in your head. My little green garden, the one and only I take care. I'm not sure where I will go, but I know I must stay calm, or I fell for you again. You are botanical, always. You were botanical, always. You were botanical.
Big up to Niels, or the not named fella that now performed the wildcard, because we're not supposed to say the names but the numbers. Big up to number 6. What is the opinion of our judges? Christoph, what do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Dope. I always like it when somebody is using the loop station and not the commercial battle-y way of, okay, heavy drums and heavy drops and wow, I mean, I do that too, but still I very much enjoy when somebody's using it their own way and not having just the heavy drums and bass design and whatever in the foreground, but more like the concept, more the vibe, more the vocals on this one. And it was a very nice flow, a very captivating one, beautiful visuals, and yeah, I mean, as a song, I don't have anything to say more further than that. As a wild card, most of the wild card was like a very intimate, nice moment, but I didn't feel the shift. That one time I'm like, wow, or one time I'm like, ah. You know, this again, the silent wow was a little bit constant, and I usually say this same thing to my students, that when fireworks every day, nobody's gonna watch it in the national day because it's everyday fireworks. So if there's a little bit of more contrast in a wild card, that can be even more effective. But as a song, it's like top of the charts, amazing. Wow, Jesus Christ. Can I do this too, please? Yes, amazing.
Slither, what is your opinion?
Yeah, very nice composition. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, very nice video with the lights. I mean, that's some very nice production there, and the sound was very nice. And to have a different drop, it's very nice. But for me, yeah, it's the same. And Christoph said it was a bit linear, and then there was not happening more than what it is, which is a very nice song. But yeah, I really enjoyed the vibe. And just at the very beginning, there was like a clipping that at some point disappeared. But yeah, I think in the drop, it just disappeared. And the lyrics, I couldn't understand as clean, which is not as good if you use it as much. If it's just like for a small build-up or something. But yeah. But maybe
it took me 3 times to hear that he's saying little green garden as well.
Yeah, I was not sure was a little leprechaun guy.
Little green Shrek.
Yeah, but apart from that, I really enjoyed this wild card. Very nice.
Okay, guys, you heard it. So Niels is not passing the prejudging phase. No. That was a joke. We turn to our judges right now to find out. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And he passes. Which brings us to the next wild card. And it's a special one because it's the first girl we see in the prejudging live streams. I think it's a girl. I don't want to assume her gender, but I see girly traits.
But you did.
But I did, and I don't care. So, we'll start with this wild card in 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
Your body knows, it knows a way to feel alive. Motion creates emotion. Dance with me.
I've been waiting for the light to break into the deepest night. Every step becomes a flame. Nothing here will ever be the same. Open up and let it flow. There's a truth your body knows. You've gotta dance with me. Dance with me, dance with me. Come on, move your body. Dance with me, dance with me. Dance with me, dance with me. Come on, move your body. Dance with me, dance with me.
Big up to this wildcard participant. Wow, that was certainly a vibe. I really had the urge to dance, but what's with our judges? Did you dance? Why didn't you dance? Why didn't you dance? Why did you dance? No, what, Christoph, what do you have to say?
Oh, it's me again. Okay. So, first of all, vibe. Obviously, very, very good voice, very smooth singing, smooth silky chords. Love it. Just like in the other wildcard, I really like it that it's a little bit different approach, but in the most positive way. And also, like the previous one, as a wild card, not as a song, but as a wild card, I was waiting for a moment of like, yeah, or maybe like, or that moment of awe, not necessarily a big shout, but something. But it was a very top song. Like, come on. And what I also really enjoyed about it is that the sound was somewhere right in between of a very old school but clean looper, and somehow entered for the new school sound. Somehow it was a very interesting blend between the two, and I kind of enjoyed it. Yeah,
Especially the build-up, right?
yeah. And the drum sounds also like, okay, the kick is big, fat, there's low end, and we love it, but it still was more beatboxy sound, but not in a negative way at all, and just one critique is the ending, where she went like tss, but the chord structure's first chord, which is not the first chord in the key, that was still in there, so it felt like unfinished, although she finished it with a big crash. And for that I was like, whoa, because these 4 chords, the actual 1 chord is the 4th chord, and it's with a raised 3rd. And if we stop there and just leave the delay endings come out, it's gonna give us a nicer finish, because this way she restarted the cycle, because that, I don't know, maybe it was a mistake and she was like, fuck it, I don't care, which I would understand. But yeah, that's all. That the ending, that chord just sticking there for like, yeah.
Okay. Slizzer, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, that was, I think, my favorite song so far in the competition, like from today. I really enjoyed the vibe and her use of lyrics. Very smart, not overuse, and just make it work with emotion, creates emotion, and a very nice voice. And I really love the vibe on that. And yes, she did a very good performance there. On the other hand, mixing wise, I think it was not up to date. And yes, this is the biggest problem. And some sounds were just too loud, like the swoosh sound for me, because it's such a smooth sound, and then the swoosh sounds just comes out of nowhere and repeats itself very loudly. And were not mixed as good in, at least when the drop came. And yes, but apart from that, a very nice performance. And as I said, that was my favorite song so far.
I really have to agree. It also was from today my favorite song. I had the feeling that I was laying down at a beach, having a very, very nice drink, non-alcoholic, of course, and just enjoying it. Like, I felt like the picture of Christoph right now. I felt like chilling there. It was beautiful. So now we are turning to our judge's decision. Is this wildcard gonna move forward? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Huh? Again, a split decision.
I guess today I'm easy.
Yeah, I'm the asshole today.
Nah, or I'm too easy today. I don't know.
How much did she pay you, Slizzer?
The other way around. How much did she pay me?
Yeah, we will do it like we did before. She can pass. I think she deserves a spot to pass. But yeah, I'm always focused on the bad stuff. I'm the negative guy. As a judge, you have to do that job.
If any,
That's being a judge. For me, a judge is just picking on the bad stuff. Like a real bully.
The flu is speaking out of you, I think.
Yeah, maybe it's the flu. I've been sweating all night, and yes.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things. But she will pass on the way, so congratulations to that. And we turn our heads to the next wildcard participant. Are you guys ready? I for sure know I am ready. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
Beatbox.
That was certainly a wild card. What do have our judges to say? Slizzer, please.
Yeah, that was a very nice performance. I really enjoyed how he used the melodies, but I didn't know if it was on purpose. I don't know if he knew what he was doing. That's the thing. If he knew exactly what he was doing, that would be great. But I'm not so sure about that. And the mix was off sometimes. Some sounds that came in just were way too loud, and then the drop comes and it's kind of quiet, and second drop, then it's okay. And for the second part, the kick doesn't come as true. So yeah, overall it was very nice. I enjoyed that he did at the little switch in the build up or the second or third drop. I enjoyed that switch with the kicks. But yeah, overall nice. But let's see what Christoph has to say.
Yeah. I also like the ambience that he created with that melody. It was a vibe, and also like the visuals definitely. I think that there were some bigger mix issues there, and especially on the second half where the pumping thing came in, I thought for the first that it's gonna be a fake drop and we're gonna rebuild because the kick doesn't have the low end, the bass doesn't have the low end, and I was like waiting for it, and then realized that okay, that must be a mixing and technical problem there. So I think that if he would work on these technical and sonic things, it could be a very, very nice thing, but overall still nice performance.
I have to agree. The video was strong, the wild card for me. But I'm not a judge, so now we're turning to our judges' decisions. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Sadly, this one doesn't pass. It passes my video judging, though. Really, really nice production. Can I borrow that studio at some point? Hit me up.
Right.
Anyway. We are turning to the next one. And I know that. What?
I've never seen that color on a Loopstation. That's a big plus already.
You can paint it, right?
Yes, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can paint it, so at least
but
something
I haven't
is nice
seen
about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that color, even though everybody paints it. But that color, I haven't seen.
Maybe he just painted it green and then did it in the editing to have it any color. Maybe we don't know its true color, but we will find out what his song is like. Make some noise for Ben B! 2, 1, beatbox! Huh?
Oh, how could I be so blind? I've cried for so many days and nights, thinking I'll never find true love. But ever since I met you, I realized I always looked for the wrong signs. But now everything will be fine. Every time I think about you, my heart keeps burning inside, 'cause you truly make me feel alive. And every time I look in your eyes, I'm drowning in love. Every time I think about you, my heart keeps burning inside, 'cause you truly make me feel alive. And every time I look in your eyes, I'm drowning in love.
That was a wild card, a wonderful, beautiful track.
That's the thing. We got the thing, baby. We got the thing, baby.
I just love this guy. This guy has a similar amount of energy in a half the size of a body. So basically, in Germany we call it a Flummi. So now let's turn to our judges. What do they have to say, Christoph?
I have to say that you finally said that sentence correct. Good job. Good job. So my takeaway is that you can
I
do
used
it.
ChatGPT.
Oh my god. Well, the correct use of AI over here. All right. So about the wild card, though, I have to say that there are a lot of cool things about it. When it began, how it went from nothing to something. I really like the building of it. When it started with the chords and with the kind of textures, it felt like a little bit like it's gonna be like the what was that song, Territory by The Blaze. those kind of sounds, I enjoyed it so much, and it became this anthemic love song basically. But there's one big thing for me on this one is the kick is not kicking. It can be an internal compressor thing. It can be a post-producing thingy, but basically those tom sounds were kicking more than the kick, and that's it didn't let the track breathe and you know have that impact that it could have, because the chord structure was super nice, the melody was super nice, he added some nice harmonies in the right spots to elevate the vocal and everything, but when everything came together it just became one block of a sound without having dynamics between the different elements and really have that pumping feeling of the you know. So yeah, but as I said, all the elements were super cool, so solid wildcard.
Slizzer, what about you? What did you think?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the vibe. For me, it was like Paul Kalkbrenner, that kind of vibe. Like after a night of partying and the sun goes up, it's a bit dead. But on the other hand, the melody is very nice. But for me, he used the lyrics not as smart. It was a bit overflowed by the lyrics. For me, I would use less lyrics. And yes, for me, it was just a bit too much from the lyrical point of view. But apart from that, a very nice song, nice structure, and I really enjoyed the vibe on it.
Very, very good. If I can say my humble opinion as a host, I think also it was a very, very good wildcard. Very good vibe. But one thing I noticed was the singing. The singing, just using autotune doesn't make you a great singer. I think there could be a little bit more work put into the singing voice, but that's just my humble opinion as a host. I'm not a judge, but now we turn to our judges and find out if he's going to pass the prejudging phase. Guys, you know the drill. I'll say the 3, you say the 2 and the 1, but please don't say it as loud because you have neighbors. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And that's a pass! But yeah, no, not he passes this phase. Yeah, anyway. Big up to Ben Beach. Big up to wildcard number. I can.
You know what would be nice if
What?
if we do the judging, and after we give our feedback, they can adapt their wildcard for the
Yes.
judges to see it and to have the improvements already.
Exactly.
That would be actually a very
And they
nice thing.
also, I can also put my PayPal link here, so I can basically just, yeah, you can pay me, and I pay the judges a little small fee, like a little small, an iced tea for Christoph, and maybe some anti-flu pills for Slizzer. That will adjust your chance.
Anti-flu pill sounds like a code in Berlin.
Huh? I know. And I already told him that I love him very deeply. And I want to hug him again. And then maybe carry carry him to another spot. But that's a different thing. Now, let's turn to our next wildcard. I cannot wait to listen to it. The judges cannot wait to listen to it. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
Isn't that the same guy than before?
Rhythm, let's go! Make some noise for this wildcard. Insane rhythm. But what do our judges have to say? Now we start with Slizzer first.
Yeah, that was very nice. Nice mix overall, at least on the drums. And but for me, the beginning part took a bit long, and then it just took too long for me, the beginning part. I would choose to maybe do less melody and make it much faster and focus on the second part. And yeah, there we had some problems with the mix too afterwards and the drop, I feel like. Yeah, but overall very nice. But one more negative thing, when he stopped the wildcard, he didn't even watch in the camera. He was not sure if that was the take, you know. And I know the feeling. I've been in that situation. But if you finish a wildcard, just smile and do like the guy before, you know. Look how happy he was. That's a very nice. When we see you perform, we want you guys to shine. We don't want you to be insecure on camera. So that is my I think my biggest tip for him, just to look more confident, at least at the very last when you finish it.
Put in a little bit more showmanship.
Yes, and be happy about what you did. You know,
Yes.
just be happy about it.
Christoph, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. First of all, super nice things going on there. There's very punchy drums and this distorted basses. Nice melody. Very cool. But two things. First of all, yes, the beginning, super long, and as I said, you can make it entertaining even with video editing. I was just thinking this through these days, and I had this idea also that, let's say you have to press a lot of buttons, so you cannot even act, but you put this this numbers and math problems behind you, and like make a video layer edit where there's something happening, and like making a joke out of like, hey, I need to do so many things or whatever. You zoom in with the camera, but you can do so many things in a wildcard. But this was super long in the beginning. And the second thing is, when that drop finally came with that melody, I genuinely thought that at least we're gonna have a hi-hat that is going 16th or at least 8th notes. But for me, is a feeling, I don't know how to say it, but when you have this super broken down quarter note, the pa ta pra ta pa ta pra ta, and over the top, it's just working a little bit against each other without, as opposed to working together. So if the drums would be like, like accenting the same spots where the melody accents, or it would have been just a simple kick pumping like sorry, or maybe even Jersey. I'm not sure if I can beatbox that, or something with more like an 8-note feel that is supporting this fast melody. That would have been better. And I was thinking the whole way through that, something doesn't add up. It just doesn't feel coherent. So yeah, but the parts separately were very cool. It just didn't come together to me as much. Yeah.
Okay, now that we have our judge's opinion, we will now move to our judge's decisions. Will this guy move forward? Will the rhythm carry him beyond the prejudging phase? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And sadly, it's a no. Maybe try next year. Now we're turning to the next wildcard participant. It's at this moment... Oh, what a nice room he has. A lovely room. Wow, very, very cozy. Now, we will continue in 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
invasion, a conquest. It'll beat you at your worst. It'll take you, it'll break you. There's a murder in the cybers. In the cyberverse.
Damn, that was some starless fucking rhythm. Holy smokes. He really outplayed the distortions. Holy smokes. But what do our judges have to say? Krista.
I'm enjoying so much that you can say that sentence now, and it's like you're feeling like you became a Charmeleon instead of a Charmander. Like, good job, good job. About the wild card, I'm very bipolar about this wild card, and I need a little bit of cleaning my mind, because some of the ideas and some of the executions were so cool, but some of the things just didn't work for me. Like, for example, in the beginning, he looped everything, and then he brings in this melody, and when it came, the first thing I was saying to myself, I wish there was a sub, because it would be like, you arrive with this big chords and it's so epic. And then he brings in the drums with the subs, but it doesn't hit anymore because we hear that melody there. And then on other spots, he used the lyrics, and then he missed the last part of the lyrics so he can say it later. But I was like, did he forget his lyrics? It didn't feel like it was a conscious choice. And these little things happened so many times that I was getting into it, and shit, that's a so cool sound design. Wow, that sounds massive. And then something happens like that, and I'm out. So for me, there was this bipolarity, but so many crazy ideas, so many crazy textures and sound design. So good job.
Slizzer, what about you?
Yes, overall very nice. Just I didn't understand the ring modulator kind of thing. It sounded very nice, but at some point it got too repetitive for me, because it's so it's a bit random, but it fitted so well. But at some point it was just too repetitive for me, as well as the reverse reverb. That at some point he used it as often, like for every 2 bars, and if you use it once, I think it's good enough. And it's always good to have a different button, a different setup. Just like at some point he did like a high-pitched bass line that was very nice. And yeah, but the drops were very strong, very nicely. It just took a bit of time to get there, but when it got there, it was very nice, and it felt very solid.
I have to agree with the bipolarity of Christoph, as well as, for me it was just hidden. Oh my fucking god. Maybe it's my headphones, but those distortions,
And one negative point as well, he was very unsure at the end again. It's very, you could see, was he happy? He was a bit happy, but still not happy enough for a GBB, when you finish your GBB, you have to be absolutely.
Yes.
The judges have to think, oh my God, this person has its life in control, absolute control.
Yeah, he's a future lawyer or something. Like he doesn't need this shit. No, for me
the
as
next
well.
The next participant is my Tinder date.
Oh, you're on Tinder? Are you
The
available?
No,
next
I'm not.
participant
No.
is the advocate of devil. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's summoning something. He's summoning something.
Yeah, looks French to me.
Yeah.
So now we are turning to wildcard number 12. But first, we will listen to our judges' decisions. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Oh, a no from Christoph and a yes from Slizzer. Elaborate.
Let's go. Let's go. It's fine.
Okay, he will pass. No questions asked, no discussion needed. Now let's turn to our satanic ritual. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
Puisque le récit semble toucher à sa fin, puisque l'encrier n'est plus vraiment à moitié plein, je m'en sers pour graver un dénouement heureux. Mais des chapitres supplémentaires l'auraient rendu mieux. Le dernier regard que tu as posé sur moi, la dernière mélodie qui fut jouée par ta voix, des souvenirs un peu flous qui demeurent toutefois chaleureux, mais qu'il n'avait pas prévenu, il pensait faire au mieux. Puisque c'est là que nos routes se séparent, est-ce que je dois vanter ma mémoire? Puisque c'est là que nos routes se séparent, est-ce que je dois apprendre à dire au revoir? Je sais bien qu'il n'en sera pas autrement. Je promets de ne pas exhiber mes pleurs trop longtemps. Le soleil reviendra si je me convainc tant qu'il pleut, que l'on ne regrette rien et que comme ça c'est sûrement mieux. Maintenant que tu pars, et même si tu laisses un creux, on ne t'en veut pas, car on ne trouvera jamais mieux.
Wow. What a beautiful wildcard. I didn't expect this when I saw it. I expected something way darker, but What did our judges expect? Slizzer, what are your thoughts?
That was a very nice vibe, and I really liked how you used the Loopstation as keyboard, and yes, how he entered the song. It overall, everything made sense to me. It's a very nice song, and it had a very nice vibe to it, and a nice sound quality, good switches, good structure, good use of lyrics. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, in Loop Mayhem, that guy almost died because of the peanut allergy, and I went with him to the hospital. I hope he can remember that. That was crazy, actually. And yes, I hope he's doing well. And watch out for peanut allergy, guys. Yes.
Don't eat everything that is, in your line of sight.
Yo, Freedon, what is the kebab called again? It's this crazy kebab. You know?
Crunchy kebab.
Crunchy kebab. Exactly.
That's a good one.
If you ever go to Kassel, go to Crunchy Kebab.
When you don't have a peanut allergy.
If you don't have a peanut allergy. Now, Crunchy Kebab, please pay me 5K.
Yeah, crunchy kebab is a vibe.
For real.
And also, don't eat every nut that you see. Okay, let's move on.
Except for these nuts!
Exactly. Okay. Moving on. For the wildcard, dope. I love that. It's again, I'm super happy that we see these wildcards this year that is really not categorizable as easy like what is it, because it's an own thing, and it's its own vibe, its own creation, and I love it. Love the beginning technique with the playing. Love the vocal performance. It was very taking me to somewhere else, and I loved it. And very solid job. Good job.
Very, very good job indeed. Now, the judges have to decide if this guy moves forward or he's gonna sit alone because Slizzer ditched his date. The judge's decision in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And he moves through the prejudging phase indeed. Now, we're facing the next wildcard participant. Are you guys ready? I am for sure ready. Christopher's ready, Susan is ready, and even the voice from the back is ready. Oh my god, we're starting in 3! Wait, in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! What? Oh, we have a slight disconnect from Slizzer. Maybe the flu got him.
Maybe the crunchy kebab got him.
Yeah, it's the peanuts. They came back.
And then the ranch of the peanuts.
Well, I'm gonna use this small bit to do a little bit of solo beatboxing. And that was my solo beatboxing showcase. Glad
Are you waiting for me or what?
Yeah, your camera just died.
Yeah, I wanted to get dressed.
Oh. Big shout out to this guy for putting in the effort of doing a wild card. But what do our judges have to say to his wild card? Christoph, what are your thoughts?
So, I'm a little bit bipolar about this one too, because there were super nice ideas there, especially that harmonic ring modi thingy in the first drop like part. That was very, very cool texturally, and some really nice filler ideas also. But overall, the main harmony, how it was recorded, was a little bit borderline pitchy situation. When you have these more complex harmonies, sometimes if you sing in a choir, it happens that you're like, hey, but I'm singing the tone, why is it not working? And when you hit that sweet spot where it sounds in tune, it just you just feel it, that now it is. And I didn't feel that now it is. I felt like and then when he did the Osgbotish melody, then it really came out that it was a little bit pitchy, and that was throughout the whole song there. So it's unfortunate, and there were a little bit of mixing things here and there, but still super nice filler ideas, super nice with that two-toned ring modi first drop that actually I really got them liked it. So yeah, I'm a little bit bipolar about it.
Slizzer, what about you?
Yeah, very nice composition overall. I really like the jazzy chords that he chose, and with the dissonant parts, I really enjoyed that too. But it's always, I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not. If it's on purpose, it's good. That's how jazz works, When it's on purpose, it's good. When it's not on purpose, it's bad. But I really enjoyed the vibe to that song. Very nice. Just another critic is the bass line, because the bass line was kind of harsh. It's such a smooth melody, and then the bass line comes in kind of in the mid-range, in the high mid-range, and I didn't think it fit that purpose in that song, because it's such a smooth, such smooth chords, and then I would have chose a smoother bass line as well that goes with it. But overall, very nice composition. But at some points were a bit too full for me. But everything worked. But yes, you don't always need to do everything.
And that sums it up from our judges' opinions. Now we turn to our judges' decision. Get your finger game ready, because now we... because...
What's happening? What did I do?
No, it was just Christoph's reaction that I loved. Okay, the judge's decision in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Sadly, this one doesn't pass, but maybe the next wildcard will pass. We have another female participant. Are we gonna let her in? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
Are these some guns in the video?
I think these are fake guns.
Or laser tag?
She's about to go nuts on us. Like, it looks quite intimidating. Now, we are turning to our judges' opinions. What do they have to say? Krishna, do
You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Saying about your grammar. Good. Like if you're going like this, you're gonna read Charizard this stream. Oh my god.
For real, I just turned second grade, I think.
Yeah.
Now I'm in second grade.
Your English grammar game is wow. Okay, so about the wild card. First of all, the beginning, that drone sound as it just came out of nowhere and it just creeped on you with this battle war theme. It was super damn cool in my opinion. Very nice texture, very nice drone note choices. It was very, very cool. The overall, the theme, the ideas, it was there. It was great, but the mixing has some big balance issues here and there. Like the whole mix didn't come together for me, and sometimes things were super loud. Some other things were not loud enough. The vocals overall felt like that they are a separate thing from the beat, so they was not one together belonging thing. So I think these technical things need a little bit of work, but the overall ideas and overall composition and everything, I really enjoyed it, and I really like the ideas in there. And that drone is peak.
I have to agree, it really built some atmosphere. Sadly, that atmosphere lost me in a while, but what does Lizard has to say?
Wow, I love the 90s vibe. Like as a kid growing up in the 90s, it's like computer game 90s. And I really could see that song in a movie as well. It had very nice vibes to it. But yeah, on the other hand, the problem with the mixing, and that was the main problem. But I really enjoyed that it has an own vibe. There are not many people that can put an own vibe into creation like that. And that's a big plus.
Okay, now that we have heard our opinions, let's rate this Stick War soundtrack in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Sadly, that's a no. Maybe try next year with a little bit more effort. You can get in, I am for sure. But now we turn to the next wildcard, which, as it looks, has a very good production when it comes to video. Care to find out? Then let's move along. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Looking gangster. Whoa!
Down, knock it on, knock it on. Down, 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 knock it on, knock it on. 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 Down, 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 knock it on, knock it on, knock it on. Down, 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 knock it on, knock it on. Down, 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 knock it on, knock it on. Down, 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 down,
a banger of a wildcard. That one really wanted to get in, but he sadly doesn't. No, I'm joking. Let's turn to our judges' decisions No, not the decisions, the opinions. Slizzer, please, take it along.
Yeah, that really was amazing. The crazy electronic drops. I didn't feel the need to look at the time. For me, it was perfect. A very nice mix, and I really enjoyed the breakbeat kind of vibe. We don't hear that as often, and the bass lines and the variety on point. Nothing bad to say there. Just the outro. Yes, today I'm the outro, negative outro guy.
Okay, you didn't like the outro. Christoph, did you like the outro?
If you specifically asked about the outro, I have to say that the reverb on the MK2 is not naturally by default nice, so if you don't treat it, it can sound a little bit meh, and compared to all the other sound design, that reverb tail at the end was a little bit but I really enjoyed the breakbeat. I really enjoyed the sound design on this one. I really enjoyed the details. Very, very cool stuff. I really liked the halftime thing, so it keeps me super engaged and entertained because imagine that it was again just a breakbeat drop. Yeah, good for a song, but as for a wildcard, I enjoy these extra details, extra care on everything. The mix overall was very cool, but for me, the sounds sometimes, it wasn't even harsh, it was just a little bit on the range of somehow annoyingly dropping off of everything. So let's say everything is this bubble, and the is just like boom,
Very, very solid. I felt it in my entire body, which you could have seen if you noticed me jumping around in my room, pretending like I'm a flummy. But now, let's please turn to the judge's decision. It will come out like a banana getting peeled in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Who would have thought? Okay, he passes the prejudging. Now, let's continue with our next wildcard participant. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
Like a story in a fairy tale, I carve the journey on my own to get to you. Bite the bullet and I set the sail. I'll be there, I'll be there. I don't wanna know when the obstacles, I'll break them all and I just wanna go. So dream loud and reach out, yeah. I don't wanna last every time, but thanks to you that I'm grateful. Just a guy with his head up high, got tunnel words and I'm faithful, yeah. Like a beacon, you're my one and only light. I don't wanna spend another lonely night. Far apart, but we're welded in our heart. Take me home to you. Take me home to you. I know we never met before, but it would feel like home when I'm with you. Oh,
this wildcard participant, which we don't know the name of, but the chat surely does, or does them, they, them, though they are, I don't know, but the judges will take it away now with their decisions. Christoph, what do you have to say?
First of all, dope voice, very nice singing, nice ideas, nice harmonies. For me, the mix at some points were a little bit all over the place. And one thing to mention, not necessarily as a critique, but still as a wild card, I do have to mention it. When he started to sing, it was literally like, we found love in a hopeless place, like literally the same melody and almost the same structuring. And it's just like, boom, you know, with these... well, it wasn't a cover, but you know, these melody similarities with like super big songs. In a wildcard, I think you have to be a little bit careful. But the singing itself was super nice, and yeah, the structure was also cool. But the mix and these little details was not the a little bit work on these technical things. Yep.
All right, Slizzer, what do you have to say?
Yeah, same as Christoph about the mix. That was a bit difficult, but on the other hand, the vocals were on point. I really love the switches that he did, like from the singing to the gangster and then to himself again. And yeah, very nice vibe overall to it. But yeah, on the other hand, the mixing, a bit problematic. And at the beginning, he just stopped twice. I mean, it's okay to do a stop once, but why do you stop twice? Just let the melody play, and it's going to be all right.
Yeah, and for me, the home, that was a bit of out of thing. You know, the everything was so
Out of
melodic.
Hungary,
Yeah.
the home.
Yeah, it was just, you know, it how can I say this? Everything was so nice and melodic, and then home and boom. You know, it was.
Yeah, was it boom? Was it ho? Was it home?
I think he said home. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, home. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to take that guy back home to me, but nevertheless, very good wild card.
Okay, maybe someone from the chat would like to take this guy home. But now let's see if the judges think that he can take GBB to the next level. The decision coming in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Sadly, that's a no, but maybe try next year. Now, we are turning to our next participant. Are you guys ready? I am ready. The judges are ready. The chat is ready. The fly on my desktop is ready. Burn 3, 2, 1, beatbox! That's kicked. Certainly kicked.
Light fades away. The universe split. An urgent progress starts now. It's time to save the galaxy. We don't want to stay, we need to go away. All fate will be decided on this day. Fight through meters and never lose my way. No matter what people say, guarantee us hope and dream. Deal with determination now. Start the progress. Occurs. It goes in the wrong directions. the speaker. Your world is smaller. She will find the impact or regret it. Just concentrate, and the fight begins.
Wow, what a powerful wildcard entry. Damn, that hit like a train. But what do our judges have to say? Christoph, what do you say?
I say that again, this day I have multiple experiences with this bipolarity. Because
should you check yourself maybe?
Yeah, maybe
or
it's a therapist situation here. Yeah,
Can you
I feel
explain
like
bipolar for the public, so they in the chat, so they understand?
like two polar, like two sides.
Polar
So it's
opposites.
two-sidedness, basically. That
Like the
on-
world is
on-
bipolar. Did you know?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. If it's not flat.
Like my ex.
Oh my god. Okay, that escalated quick. Okay, so the point would be that the drops, the bass part, the drums and everything, super powerful, pretty well made. But there was also such a big focus on the lyrical part, where I have to say that I wasn't sure about the lyrics, and there was such a big focus on it, over the song. And there were some mixing decisions of putting a lot of reverb on different kind of stuff. So at some points it felt super crowded, not full, but crowded. But still, the bass drops, especially the first one, I really liked it with those, with the pattern of the distortion going like this. It is very, very cool. So there were some parts that I super enjoyed, and there were some parts where I wasn't sure. Yeah. That's why I say bipolar at this point. Yeah.
All right. Since my camera just died and I need to reconnect my second camera, let's hear what Slizzer has to say.
Well, the song was very nice. I really enjoyed the drops. The only negative thing is really the lyrics, the sound of it, and yeah, I have to give it a negative feedback. It was just too much, even in the build-up. When he was doing as many lyrics, the song doesn't have to be as full with lyrics. It doesn't necessarily make the song better if it's full with lyrics everywhere. Sometimes it's better just to make a small effect somewhere, or just repeat some lyrics so we can focus on different stuff. But apart from that, the drop sentence that he used was very nice, and the drops hit very hard. So very solid wildcard.
Yes, indeed. Now that we have our judges' opinions, let's turn to our judges' decision. Excuse me? What? Hello? Why does my... Okay, I'm having some technical difficulties with my camera. Since that is the case, I'm now just a talking Freedom sign. And we turn to our judges' decision in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And it's a pass for this guy. He passes the prejudging system we put up because we like to. And now...
We loved it.
Huh?
We loved it. Okay,
Yes.
next participant.
Next
In 3,
participant. 2,
1, beatbox!
Nah,
Can you fix your camera, Freedom, or don't you know how cameras work?
yeah.
Because I don't. If my camera would be broke, I could.
Whoa,
fix it.
wait. I have an idea. Wait.
Hey, in the live stream, we look very weird. I think I'm not even in the picture. Ah, okay, now I'm in the picture. Nice. It's Freedom's fault. It's Freedom's fault. Okay.
What kind of broken system is that?
Okay, so guys, we're waiting for Freedom. Maybe if you write in the chat, Freedom, at some point it will appear.
Let's
Or we can
see.
just stay here.
Oh, there he is.
There he is, but I cannot promise that I'll stay here because also that battery is about to die. But we'll continue in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Very high production.
My broken heart, the child inside me. I feel the pressure, all of it was on me. But I have gone again, what I once lost. Don't worry about it, worry about me. Now I want to sing, sing until the end. Na 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 na. Na 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 It's easy, okay? Yeah. Na 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 na. 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 Old school and new school, looper of the GBB. I'm the old school and new school, looper of the GBB.
Damn, son! Where'd you find this? Because this one was old school. It tickled my old school sensors. But what do our judges have to say? Slizzer.
Yeah, very solid wildcard. I really enjoyed the performance on this one. Kept being interesting, like the way he moved, and clean sound. And yes, he really kept to that style, like this Swedish house mafia tectonic kind of style. Very nice.
Tectonic
And
just entered the shed.
did it? Yeah.
No.
So for me, it was a very solid wild card. I really enjoyed it.
Christoph, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I really liked overall. The details were on point. On the second half, there was when he recorded this again little bit droney sound with the build up. I think that was super cool, and again, like a bit more human input is always nice for me. It grooved quite nice. The main whoa, 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 those high pitch thingy. It was a little bit too much at some points, to be honest. Not to the point where it was super annoying, but to the point of like, can we switch? As more for a wildcard standpoint again to keep it rolling, but still he put in so many details that at the end I didn't mind it, and it was a super solid wildcard.
I have to agree. As I said, it tickled my old school nerves, but I am for surely not a judge. Why not? Oh, because I participate. We are gonna watch that video maybe today, maybe next one. Maybe we will watch the judges' decisions first. In 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And he passed the judge's decision in pre-judging phase. Congratulations to that. And right now we are going to move to the next participant, who has a white microphone. I haven't seen that a lot.
It looks so nice.
For real, looks like an Apple microphone.
Yeah, but it's
the
probably just
iMic.
1 month old. If you have a mic for 3 years, you know what it's gonna look like.
I don't know what you do with your microphone, Tim, but my mic surely don't last. Oh.
I clean my microphones very regularly, but they are not white.
You know, maybe freedom because you don't have gigs.
That was hard.
He was asking for it.
I have had one this year.
Look, it's March. It's March, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's totally fine.
Yeah, it's January, February is always like, we call it in Hungarian the cucumber season. I don't know why. It means
that's why I ate cucumber salad the last stream. Okay, we're turning to the next wildcard in 3, 2, 1, beatbox. Chat spam cucumbers in the chat.
どうものすけです。よろしくお願いします。3、2、1、let's dance.
Ite もしも一つ夢が叶うなら恋の希望胸高鳴るから待ってたって出会っていってない期待しない気配のない世界も目の前に出てこないで優しい僕は何もできない完璧だと思っていたけどありえないかな雲が晴れていても弱い僕だろうと誰に惹かれてもそう同じ景色を止まらない僕の想いは溢れてしまえば間違えても構わないさ今すぐそばに
wildcard participants. You took me straight into like a sort of anime landscape. We're just running on like a hill there where the sun is shining. But what do our judges have to say? Christoph, can you help me out?
Yep. Be careful with that cucumber. Is it cucumber today or no?
No, it's nuggets.
Oh, today is nuggets. Okay, enjoy. Bon appetit. So, first of all, white microphone, super dope. I wonder if it's by default is like that, or he put some tape on it or something. That looks super cool with the white cable. Just little things, and it looks super nice. I like the song overall. Vibey, having that really, well, not just because of the language, but it still has that Japanese feel to it, which I really like. Nice melody and all. But on the contrary, I have to say that it was very heavily focused on the vocals, and the production of the vocals for me, for a couple of reasons, didn't really cut it. I think the overall volume was really just over everything so much, and he could have maybe compressed it a little bit more, because when he went to those high notes and he really pushed the volume, it was jumping off even more of the beat, and it became a little bit like, whoa, and these are the things that compressors are super nice for, that you can push more but still get the similar evened out volume, so the listener doesn't have this moment of, whoa, what happened? So again, more on the technical side, I had some things to, I think that he needs to work on it, but on the song side there was really nice things, and really nice melody and composition, so big ups.
Yes.
Lizzo, what about you?
Overall, very nice song. I enjoyed it. It was like a Dead Mouse anime kind of style. I could feel that. And yeah, just at the beginning he was talking something just before the drop, but there was the I Do Love already playing, and I couldn't quite catch what he was saying. That's always not a smart move to do. It's better just to turn the lyrics off and to focus on what you want to say, or just just make one of the two, or make it sound okay when you have both. But yeah, I couldn't get why that was that, why it was like that. And yes, but overall nice production and nice song.
I have to agree. Really, really nice. Very vibey. Now we turn to our judges' decision. Will this guy pass the pre-selection? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And yes, he will. He had 1 vote from Slizzer, so he will pass the prejudging phase. Now, we had a donation, and I was told that I shall read it, but I shall read it in the best way possible. Freedom. Do you ever imagine yourself as a giraffe eating tiny trees when eating broccoli? Also, big love and respect to all the artists that submitted. Respect to all the artists indeed. And yes, I do imagine myself as the biggest giraffe ever, with the longest neck imaginable when eating not only broccoli, but also the heads of children. No, what? Wait, what did I say? Anyway, we turn to the next wildcard in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Big shout out to this guy using the MK1 and true old school wildcard. But what does our old school looper has to say about it? That meaning you, Lizard.
That was very old school, indeed. From the mixing as well, with the guitar to bass line. It just took a bit too much time to get where he wanted to go. And then it just stayed there. And yes, after watching now, I don't know, 20, 23 wildcards, there has to be a bit more energetic, a bit more switches, and everything has to be faster and on point. So it was a nice wildcard, but I'm sure he can do better. But he will come back strong.
Yes. Christoph, what about you?
Yeah, it's been a while that we didn't listen for like an old school hip hop beat, so that's the good part. And I like these more classic approaches, but still on MK1 or any device, I think with just leveling the sounds a little bit better and maybe putting a tiny bit of EQ here and there can make the production sound a bit more out there, and we can hear the rapping a little bit more and better or more clear. Because it was heavily on the rap and the hip-hop vibe, but the mix didn't allow it to shine as much, and also a little bit more like in a wildcard sense, a little bit more variety could have helped, especially that, as Tim said, we already listened to like 20 today, and also 2 days ago 25, so a little bit more variety that helps this one. But yeah, good job.
And that's for the feedback. Now we turn to our judges' decision. Will this guy move on in 3, 2, 1, beatbox? That's a sad no. Maybe try next year. Maybe put in some more energy, and you will for sure someday go to GBB. Next wildcard participant in 3, 2, 1, beatbox.
The twisted little screams, yeah, they're driving me insane. Can you hear them too? And the steps are hollow.
powerful wildcard indeed. Again, with the cable technique, it's just a different soundscape. But is it a soundscape that is enough for passing the prejudging system? Let's ask our judges for their opinions. Christoph, what about you?
Yeah, great stuff over there. And mentioning the cables, I'm just happy that somebody finally is not using a 5-meter curly cable to do that little distance of patching. You can just use patch cables, and it's literally like $5-10 for sure. But aside of that, it was a very cool song. I liked the melody. I liked some of the details and some of the things that it wasn't overcomplicated, but still it worked and it kept the song going. I liked the first part having those spaces. That's always a nice thing. And then in the drop, having the space with just that sub, very not saturated sub, just lurking down there, you know. I think it was very, very cool. Overall, I think the one thing that I missed is the mix was quite balanced, but sometimes it happens with a lot of compression or whatever the reason. I don't know exactly what he did technically, but the overall result is somehow can be as a more sausage flattened kind of feeling, even if it's not a sausage waveform, but it didn't feel the actual punch, you know. It was felt like very dynamically restricted.
Did you just say sausage flattened?
Sausage, yeah.
Christoph, you can flatten my sausage all the time.
I mean,
I've never heard that expression before, but wow, that's how it was sausage flattening.
You never heard the term a sausage waveform? Really?
No, bro.
You guys not into audio production?
No.
No.
Have you heard my tracks?
But I mean, sausage waveform is when you just limit the shit out of it, and
yeah, when
just
yeah,
you know,
it looks no dynamic.
Exactly, but actually that's not even true, because sometimes a sausage can sound dynamic. Is that
the square wave, like the?
I mean, this sausage down thing is, they use it for the visual thing of it, but even if you flatten it out that much, it can sound dynamic, but you have to do different kind of things.
Okay, maybe you just have to show me your sausage. I need to see it so I can understand it.
It's -3 LUFS. It's a very loud sausage. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. But I just missed that real punch of the mix, although it sound balanced. So sometimes it happens, and that's something to work on. But still, great job.
Slizzer, what about you?
For me too, for the tube cable technique, it could be even more punchy, everything, and more balanced. But apart from that, very nice production, very nice structure. Just I didn't like too much, but this is just a style. It's my personal opinion. When the first drop came, that he faded the melody always in a bit, and then the drop again. For me, that was not so nice. In the second drop, he just kept on with the drop, and that was very nice for me. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. But apart from that, very solid wildcard.
All right, now we turn to our judges' decision. Will this wildcard move through the prejudging phase? We will find out in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And it will, and it does. Which brings us to the next wildcard, a dual cam setup. I am intrigued. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! Yeah, Christoph, we're about to break indeed. What do you have to say for this one?
Yay, drum and bass, yay! Always. Again, different kind of points because I liked some of the textures and some of the things that he came up with. On the second drop, for me, it was more impactful than the first one. Actually, the first one I didn't, and also the second one, it was so interesting because the first half of the second drop was very impactful and the second part of it was a bit more experimental, let's say. So yeah, but the biggest point again, that somehow the kick was more like a snare than a snare. The snare was like, it didn't have a beginning, a transient. And the kick was driving the track more than the snare, while they should be doing it together, especially in drum and bass. And overall, I just felt a lot of inconsistency in the frequency ranges. Let's talk about namely the bass sub-frequencies. When in drum and bass, that's one of the most important thing. So again, the ideas were there. There were very cool ones, even more some experimental ones, which are very cool to have as a refreshing taste. But the technical things needs a little bit of polishing, and yeah, big ups.
Slizzer, what about you?
Very nice song. I enjoyed the set, and yes, structure-wise, I didn't feel the intro so much. The drops were, of course, very nicely produced, and I liked the variation in the drops. Just at the end, I didn't know. Yeah, I think he just had some time left. And I wanted to ask, we never see the time, right, when we watch the videos? Because when they do like longer, we don't even notice.
Yeah, I think that's the thing for the actual judges.
Exactly, and not even for the judges. We're gonna review that after and get penalized by automatically, so judges don't even have to worry about time.
Okay.
So yeah, it's they're gonna have the penalty by after the ones who get selected.
Okay, yeah, but apart from that, very nice wildcard. Liked it.
So as you heard, keep your time in your eyes. As we say in Germany, die Zeit im Auge behalten. But I think it doesn't translate well. But now we turn to our judges' decision in 3, 2, 1. 2, 1, beatbox! Oh man, I'm tired. That's a yes from Slizzer.
I think I'm tired, but it's okay.
Okay, Slizzer is tired. But this guy moved on. Now we turn to the next wildcard from Christum, not Christoph. Let's hear what he has up his sleeves in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! An RC202, damn.
How you doing, GBB? How you doing? How you feeling? What's up? What's poppin'? This is Kirsten. Yo, and I'll be doing this. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I really enjoyed the wildcard. There's nothing bad to say about it. I really loved it. The structure, the use of effects, almost TNF like. Perfect.
Well,
I agree.
for me, on the dissonances, I need a little bit of correction on that and some technical stuff. But yeah, I mean, there were some ideas.
Yeah, it certainly was a wild card. Now let's move to our judges' decision in 3, 2, 1. Sadly didn't pass the LMs. His RC202 couldn't have saved him. Now, the next wild card. Let's turn to the video. In 3, 2, 1. And another great wild card coming in. What do our judges have to say? Christoph.
Bro, you're nailing this sentence. Like, wow.
I know. I've trained. It was only 4 hours that I need.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so I think very nice melodic ideas. Nice evolution of the whole thing. Again, more on the technical side. Putting reverb and this loud reverb on sustained sounds makes everything a little bit like blurry. Also the snare was more behind than the kick, so the drive of the track, it didn't have a even drive. Instead there was more like this whoop whoop blinky plunky bumpy feeling. But yeah, I liked that Hoover kind of sound there. There were some really dope ideas, and the melodies I really did like. It's again more the technical stuff that needs a little bit of work. And yeah, big ups.
What about Slizzo? What do you think? Schlitzer?
Yes. Yes.
His Windows update was freezing.
Yes, the sound was away for a minute. But yeah, overall solid wildcard. Just a bit problems in the mix, but I like the lyrics. I like how he put it, and didn't put too much effects on the lyrics. But of course, you have to be a very good singer if you don't use effects on your vocals. But I really enjoyed the wildcard and the effort.
All right, now we turn to our judges' decision in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! That's sadly a no. Maybe try next year. Anyway, we are gonna continue to our next wildcard, which is already alerting us of loud sounds. Maybe, is there a sausage in this wildcard? I don't know.
How many left? Is this our last one, or we have 2 more?
I think it's
It's the
last one. The last wildcard for today. We pushed on through. Now let's end with a banger in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! that's it for the last wildcard of this evening. What do our judges have to say to it? Christoph.
First of all, I have to say that I was enjoying so much that in the lyrics he put the long words when it was fire. He put the long E's. I mean, never seen it before, but why not? I mean, it makes sense to, so it works without audio even. I think the overall line of the song was pretty clear, and that's very good. So the structure. But on the autotune, I have to say, I think it was set for the wrong key or for chromatic, and that created some dissonance. That was, it was all the way there. So you gotta fix that for sure. And yeah, keep on going.
Slizzer, what about you?
A very nice composition. Very happy vibe. That's a big plus. But yeah, a bit of problems with the mixing and the tune sometimes.
And if I might add my humble opinion, I really didn't know why he used that high-pitched voice. It was for sure a decision. I think the song would have benefited if he just used his normal voice. Guys, I have to say, please be confident of your voice. Use it, train it, embrace it. It's not that scary, I promise. Now, we turn to our judge's decision in 3, 2, 1, beatbox! And sadly, we end up with a no. But that makes it for this wildcard stream. You heard it. We watched 25 wildcards here. What were your favorites? Please tell us in the comments. And again, a big shout out to all the artists that participated, all the wildcard participants. We've seen an incredible amount of variety today again, and so many new faces. I am very proud of this scene. Yeah, to put it like that, thank you so much for watching. If you're bored now, if you want to listen to some crazy Loopstation more, then check out Christoph's latest YouTube videos from Loop Mayhem 3.0, where he just annihilated the place with his improvisation and MC Zeke. And if you then want any further videos, check out the GBB videos that came out in the latest days. Thank you guys, and we will meet again on Friday in the same time. Guys, have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.